Let me tell you about the running challenge I'm about to start. I wish I could say that, oh yeah, someone challenged me to it, but no. I actually came up with this on my own and I might regret it, but we're gonna see it through. So my husband works a commission-based job selling pest control, and I decided in order to push my running and his selling, I'm going to run the amount of miles as he sells accounts. Did I say that right? These clips are from the summer, and I am so glad that I was able to do this challenge. Don't know if I would recommend it to everyone, but it was so fun to do, and I'm glad that I used my body. Since this time, my family has recently found out that there is a genetic mutation in our family that causes a condition called ARVC. And with that condition, one of the effects is sudden cardiac death. And it's a very scary thing to find out. This is basically me just saying that go in for a cardiology exam because you never know what you're gonna find. And I'm so glad that we were able to figure this out before anything bad happened to me or my siblings. And we're able to get treatment for my mom. So I'm currently in the process of genetic testing, and I just want to say I'm so grateful that I was able to do this challenge without any fear before finding out about the condition in my family. So yesterday I ran 2 miles because he sold 2 on Saturday. Today I have to run 5 miles because he sold 5 yesterday. I'm not like a big runner. I'm not trained in running. The most miles I've ever run at once is 6. So this will be quite the challenge. Noah has like exactly a month left to selling, so this challenge will be about a month. I do know that I need new running shoes, and I do know that I need to correct my form a little bit. And the reason I'm recording is to keep me accountable. I should also say I will not be running on Saturdays or Sundays because I believe your body needs a break and I don't want to injure myself. Okay, I'm getting ready for my 5-mile run. Don't mind the big bag of stuffing there. Before I go, I have to put Band-Aids on my foot because I have a pretty gnarly blister from wearing Birkenstocks. And I'm also going to be wearing really thin socks. These are literally just Vans, like no-show socks, because anything thicker I've noticed will rub on my feet and like my feet get hot and I don't like it. These are the shoes I will be wearing. They are the Nike Epic Reacts. They're a little bit worn out, so halfway through this challenge, I'm probably gonna be switching. I want the Under Armour, I think they're called HOVR Sonics. I think that's what they're called. I just don't know about my sizing, so I need to do a little bit more research before I order them. Okay, so 5 miles, here we go. It's gonna take me 50 minutes, and then I'm gonna do a 10-minute cool down stretch, and I'll be listening to the What We Said podcast while I run. And here I am post 5-miler. Honestly, it felt pretty good. The blister isn't hurting me as much as it was before. My Band-Aid definitely migrated though, so I'm gonna need a different solution. Love the sweat stains, look at that. Day 3 of this running challenge. Today I am running 4 miles. Yesterday Noah sold 4 accounts. I was a little bit worried I'd be sore today after yesterday's 5 miles, but I'm actually feeling really good. Stretching helped, and then like my blisters are healing, so I'm feeling really good. Also, I ordered new running shoes. I was thinking more about the ones I'm wearing right now, and I'm like, I put way too many miles on these. So really excited for the shoes. Can't wait to give you a review. Under Armour isn't like the biggest, I feel like, running shoe brand, so I haven't heard of a lot of people using them, so I'm interested to see how they come out. We had some crazy thunderstorm type weather earlier and it cooled everything off really well. So I thought I was gonna go run outside, but looking at the tread of my running shoes, I don't know if that's the best option. I think I'll have to wait until I get my new ones in because I don't wanna be slipping around on wet pavement. 4 miles and a very, very short leg workout done. It felt really good, but really long today. One of my biggest problems with long distance running is I get really bored, and today was one of those days. Day 4, 3 miles, let's go. I am in my last quarter mile, looking rough, honestly feeling rough, so I'm slowing it down. I'm gonna walk the last quarter. Don't want to push myself too hard. I don't think I was fully prepared for a workout today. I spent like 2 hours at the pool, so I was out in the heat, didn't hydrate very well, but they did a pizza party at the clubhouse that's attached to the gym, so feeling a little shaky right now, but I think I'll be fine in a second. Day 5, today is 4 miles. I have eaten a lot more today and had more water than I did yesterday, so I'm hoping that this run is easier than yesterday's. Luckily, it is the last run of the week. I'm taking a break tomorrow and Sunday, and then I'll be back on the grind on Monday. Looking very rough, but that run felt so good. I'm gonna do a quick full body workout and a stretch and then head home. Hi, I'm just on my floor putting my shoes and socks on. I'm getting a very late start today. I babysat all morning, so I didn't have a chance to get other stuff done until later. On Friday, Noah sold 6 accounts, and I was so glad that I took off Saturday because that meant that I didn't have to run that many miles. And then on Saturday, he sold 2. I was like, oh, maybe I'll push myself and run 6 on Monday anyway, but because it's so late and I still have to cook dinner and do the dishes and stuff, I'm just gonna run 2, have a nice stretch. That was such a good run. I think 2 miles is my favorite length because it's enough to feel like you really got running, but it's not enough to make you feel super tired. My legs were really sore because I played pickleball last night. Went pretty hard in pickleball, and 2 miles was just perfect. Felt really good, had a nice little stretch after, and I think tomorrow I'm gonna have to run quite a few miles. Today is 5 miles, so wish me luck. Today would have been the perfect day to run outside, but my new shoes haven't come, and I don't have a car to drive me to a trail, so very rainy. It's like 70 degrees, but with the humidity, it's so cold. I've never been more sweaty in my life. I have another 5 miler today. Noah's really cranking up the difficulty this week. I am just getting really excited for the after run feeling, like when you get to shower and your legs are just a little bit tired. You can tell you've been working out. Super excited for that, but I feel like today's gonna be a really late start because I need to plug in my phone, let it charge for a little bit so I actually have something to look at when I'm running so I don't get bored, because like I said, that is one of the hardest parts for me, is more of the mental challenge than the physical challenge. I get very bored. So I'll probably start in another 30 minutes to an hour once I get my phone charged a little bit. While I wait for my phone to charge, let me tell you about my current running shoes. These are the Nike Epic Reacts, and I actually love them so much. And as I've done more research on running shoes, as I need a new pair, I realized that these are actually such good shoes. A lot of running shoes say that they're good for around 500 miles, and these are actually good for 700 miles, which is really good because the more I think about it, the older I think they are. I think I got them before my sophomore year of high school, so I think they're 5 years old. I could be wrong on that. I don't know, correct me if you know that these are actually a newer model, but these have been my favorite running shoes. They're the first running shoes I actually really felt comfortable in. They have the mesh top. I never got, actually I did get blisters when I first started wearing them because the mesh kind of bends in up at the top here. Sorry, they are so gross. I know that. But they would fold in, and that used to rub against my ankle, but I haven't noticed that as much in the last 2 years, and it's probably just because I've worn them so much it's like softened. I am probably getting closer to 700 miles now, but I think I still have some miles left in them, which is good because when I get my new shoes, which were supposed to come yesterday, let's not even talk about that. I think they're coming tomorrow. I'm going to start alternating. I know that like your chances of getting injuries is like lower if you alternate running shoes. And plus, I think it'll be easier to break in the new shoes if I'm switching out. If you're looking for a running shoe, these are actually great. And I'll keep you updated on the Under Armour ones. It's hard because I just ordered them online. I might hate them, and I just spent my money on them. I'm gonna make it work though. My runs so far this week have been so good. That one felt so good, but I'm a little bit worried because Noah told me earlier today that he's already at 5. So we're doing it again tomorrow. Noah ended up selling 6 yesterday, so I have to run 6 miles today. My shoes are supposed to come in like so soon. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna split it up into 2 3-mile runs. I'm gonna do 3 miles in my new shoes and 3 miles in my old shoes, just to kind of break them in, and then the thought of 6 miles is not so daunting. Okay, a little bit of a shoe unboxing. Hi, Clancy. This box, first of all, looks like it's seen some things. Like, it's so damaged. I hope that doesn't apply to the shoes inside. Oh my gosh. Look how pretty. Honestly, first impression, they look really similar to my old ones. They have like the mesh top again, but the back of it looks like it has a little bit more padding. Let me go get my other ones and we can compare. Okay, so here are the old ones. They are honestly similar shapes. One of the things that I'm really gonna have to get used to is this one has like an actual tongue. These ones do not, which is part of the thing that I really liked about these ones. But I did notice that there's a lot more padding back here versus with this one, there's absolutely nothing in the back. Another cool thing is that these shoes connect to the app and it'll track your miles for you. I am about to go run my second 3 miles. My feet are a little bit sore. It's hard to tell if they're from the new shoes or from running 15 miles so far this week, but I've switched back to my old shoes for this run and let's go. Today's run is going to be 2 miles, which rounds up this week as a nice even 20 miles. And today it's a little bit cooler. It's about 75 degrees outside, so I'm going to go on an outdoor run in my new shoes. Very excited. All right, so let's go. This is not the best setup for a vlogging car, but before I go on my run, I thought I would show you my outdoor running essentials. Usually the first thing is my Apple Watch, but it is not charged, so no Apple Watch on this run. I'm going to use the Under Armour app to track it instead. It connects to my shoe, which is pretty cool. I talked about that a few clips ago. I have my pepper spray because I've heard way too many horror stories about women and runs and scary stuff. So pepper spray is always a must. My Apple Watch, and I don't wear headphones on my outdoor runs because, again, I'm too superstitious. I like to have all of my senses engaged in what's going on. I like to be very aware. It's about to start raining. I could feel it kind of trickling as I'm walking outside, which I'm not too mad about. Let's go dirty these brand new white shoes up.
9 minutes, 41 seconds per mile. You are right on target. Great job.
This is literally my latest start time yet. It is 8 o'clock and I still have to print some shipping labels before I do my run, but we'll do 3 miles. My legs were so sore this weekend, so it was really good timing for my rest days, but I think today's run should be good. Here's one thing I like working out at this time for. Finally finished. It's so dark outside now. I've never run this late this summer. Very, very good run. My legs are still so sore. I think they're recovering from that outdoor run. I'm not used to running on pavement, so I think it's gonna take a little bit of recovery for that one. But 3 miles down felt amazing. Running a 5 miler today. I'm gonna wear my new shoes. That might not be the best idea, but I've gotta break them in somehow. I'm in the middle of making dinner right now, but I wanted to talk more about my new shoes really quick. My first time running with them, I was actually really frustrated. Like, I liked the shoes, I liked how they felt, but it does like coaching while you run, and I was actually really frustrated with it because it kept correcting me like, fix your cadence, and I was like, how the frick do I fix my cadence? But today on my run, I made some adjustments, got my cadence where they wanted it to be, and let me just say that this app is revolutionary, guys. I feel so much better. My shins were hurting a little bit when my cadence was off because I was overstriding, which is something I learned from the app. They literally will give you coaching tips as you're running. They give you coaching tips after you run. My shins feel so much better. My run felt so much better. Like, I feel so good now, and I'm like super excited to keep wearing these shoes because I can actually know if I'm like actively fixing my form, actively having good form, where with other run like shoes, I just kind of have to rely on like, what am I feeling, which isn't always super accurate. So super excited about the shoes. Very happy with how they've worked out so far. They've been really cool. Just 1 mile today. I'm gonna add on to it with an ab workout, but feeling good. I will admit I've been sitting here for a while putting off my run today, but it will be 3 miles and I'll make it there eventually. Let's just say I did forget to put stuff on for chafing. So not my funnest run. Also, look at my sweat. Yay. But we got through it. Physically, other than the chafing, it felt good. Mentally, not my favorite. 4 miles today. Just 1 mile today. I feel like it's been hard the last week because of weather and just the area they're in and the fact that it's getting to the end of the summer. But I'm totally fine with that. I will run my 1 mile and call it good. I'm gonna do another workout with it, but it's nice to have a day that's not 5 miles. My hair is looking awesome. 1 mile and a full body workout done. Probably could have gone hard on abs, but my legs are absolutely jello. I went way hard on them today. Okay, so I was supposed to run 3 miles yesterday, but because of unexpected dinner plans, I didn't. And I'm supposed to run 4 today, and I haven't yet. So I'm going to try to make up the lost miles yesterday by running 7 today. If I can't, that's totally fine. I'll just make up for lost miles on Saturday. So instead of taking 2 rest days in a row, I'll count yesterday as a rest day and do 1 on Sunday. Either way, I'm totally good, but the goal is 7 miles. And if not 7 miles, definitely 4. All right, guys, this is crazy. Last day of the challenge. We move back to Utah next week. I didn't have 1 day where I didn't have to run, which was the goal. You know, it really kept me on my feet. Today I'm running 3 miles. And just like that, we were on our way back to Utah. It was a great month. I felt like my running improved more than ever before, and I'm just happy I did it.